Hello, beautiful people. Most welcome to the page here on GBC News. This is where we do chit-chatting. This is where we get those who matter when it comes to sports development to tell us what is up their sleeves. And today, exciting times because I've been joined by two dynamic young guys here who really love to play with words. When it comes to words build up, these guys are just super guys, and it's good we are coming to have a feel because one of the biggest open Scrabble competition is about to hit the capital this weekend, and so we want to just zoom into it, really find out why are these guys going crazy when it comes to the game of Scrabble. What really is there? And now that our brothers and sisters are back home after their classes, they are getting ready. Playing Scrabble will help. I know students, it will help. So if you're out there and you know a little bit about Scrabble, you have to make your way to the Accra Sports Stadium this weekend and come and have a feel. Come and get the creme de la creme. Guys that when they blink, they know how to win a point using just one letter of the alphabet, and you know how the game of Scrabble is. And so let me introduce them. Let's quickly zoom in. Today we'll be playing Scrabble here on set for you to see how exciting it is and to build your vocabulary. So that's what we are doing. To my immediate left, I have a former president of the Scrabble Association in UST. It's in the person of Ntiri. The last time he was here, but he dodged more. So Ntiri is in the house. Ntiri Dankyi is in the house. Ntiri is to my extreme left, and then my immediate left, and then my extreme left is the national champion. Where you see him, over animation, national champion is the one and only Tachie Mansen. Is also in the house. Gentlemen, glad to have you here. Today I come to talk about the thing you love most. Yes. At school, that is what I hear made you too popular, and then the ladies will come because brofo dear, Shabre.
Oh no. It actually made me a bit distant because when people see you playing Scrabble, hey, this game that is for
the bourgeoisie.
So I tried getting people to play, but they look at the game like it belongs to a particular group, which unfortunately is not. It rather belongs to everybody. So I was expecting a lot of people, but unfortunately, I don't know. But I don't know if it's a system or.
But the system is changing.
Yes, that's what we are looking.
You saw the seed. During your time when you were there, it wasn't that popular. Yeah. But when you started doing it, and now if you go to your former school, you see how the number of people who really are. So at least the seed you sow is very. Let's fertilize it more.
Yes, you pour more water on it.
Then to the champion himself, the whole Ghana numero uno, Onapo. Now, Charles, what keeps you going? This thing, what's so unique that makes you love this thing, and you don't want to just push? Everything can go. You stay with your.
It keeps me mentally fit. It keeps me mentally fit. So I wouldn't like to grow old and have dementia. And so basically, it keeps me mentally fit.
Now, I hear this weekend an open championship is about it. Charles, walk us through. You guys have been in this system for a while now. We'll talk about Open Championship. What really are we looking at? And looking at the fact that the timing, most students are back home, and some of them will be loitering around here and there. This Open Championship and linking it to the school system, blah, blah, blah. How crucial is this?
First of all, let me give credence to our sponsor, Mr. Harold Eseku and the wife, for sponsoring this tournament. Yes, it's very crucial because the schools are on vacation, and then students will have the opportunity to come and see big-time Scrabble players, the big ones we have in Ghana here, displaying their talent. I entreat them to come. They will have lots to learn. That will benefit them both in their studies and in their day-to-day activities. Tournaments like these let me say, rare in the Ghana Scrabble calendar. And we give thanks to our sponsor for coming out for us.
Now, let's stay with this particular game. Really, in terms of you saying, okay, for you, because it is now in your DNA, if you don't do it, you become bored, the excitement goes off from you. What really does it do to the average student? I call them average student because let's say a first timer, somebody who has been behind, looking at you guys do this thing, come and stand there, what are they doing, blah, blah, blah. What really does this particular sport do to them?
Okay, like I said, mental fitness. And then also, it helps you with your calculations. You get in touch with lots of vocabularies. You need to know words. So you see words, and as a matter of interest, you can add to knowing the meanings of those words. You get to know the etymology side, that is the roots of those words. And for someone like a science student, you see your biologic words, your physics words, your chemistry words, they all come in Scrabble. For a geography student, you see your words in it. It's all encompassing. So it helps you. Oh, this word. Oh, okay, I saw it in this topic. It will interest you to get to know this word. Okay, what is the meaning again? So on the hindsight, then it's helping you to keep abreast with the words you've met in school. That is basically what I feel it does for students.
Okay, Neddy, now for a first timer, how was it like when you decided to, when you were born, or let's say in your family, do you play Scrabble? How do you get to this sport? And we'll demonstrate some here. Reading words backwards, because one of the pluses over there, knowing how to read words backwards and then getting points here and there, any angle at all, you can form a word. How did you get into this one?
So my experience with Scrabble started back in 2011. So it was actually in JHS. I was in JHS 2 or 1, I think. So our proprietress, her husband just came from the US. And he brought a game, and because you know the US people, they speak English and they play those games there. So he brought the game out, and he was like, "Oh, we should all come and just sit around." It was something new to me, and he was like, "Oh, we are just forming words." So, I mean, anytime we started playing, so anytime we play the common words we play, he when you play the word, then he explains to you, "Okay, this is the meaning of this word." So it was just then, and I grew so my interest grew from there. So. From there, I went to Achimota School, where, luckily for me, in Achimota School, we had one of our Scrabble players, that's Mr. C.M. Plaka. He was the patron for Scrabble in Achimota School. So I got from there, I took on Scrabble. I became the Scrabble captain of that time. We went to Nigeria to play Scrabble with, I think, one school in Nigeria. So my experience with Scrabble has been very peaceful and very...
Let's let people have a feel of it. So we will start from your way. So the two of you, my cameras will do me justice by zooming in so that we see somewhere. So this is the board.
This is the Scrabble board. We call this a rack.
Okay, rack.
Scrabble is played between 2 to 4 people.
Okay.
Yes. It's not very common to see 3 people play, but 4 people, it's very common. Now, for a beginner in Scrabble, when you start, let's say I'm playing with Neddy.
Yeah.
We need to know who will play first.
Okay.
So you pick one tile at a random, show it to your opponent.
And I also pick one.
Okay.
But you make sure that you lift the bag above your chin.
Okay, so that
So
you
you don't
don't.
know what you're
Okay,
picking.
okay.
So you just randomly pick one from the bag and also show.
Okay, so alphabetically, E comes before L.
So that means
So Neddy will start.
Yes.
Now
Yes.
to start, you pick 7 tiles from the bag
yes,
Without looking into
without
the back.
looking.
Okay.
Everything is done by random.
Okay.
So you can just pick maybe one.
You
by
can
one.
choose to pick one by one, or you can choose to pick, but you need to pick 7.
7.
Yes.
So you can't pick more than 7 and put
No,
one
you
back.
can't
Okay,
pick.
so
If you
it's an-
pick more than 7, you have to tell your opponent, and then he will pick 2, look at them, and then give you one, drop one in the bag. Okay.
Then the next person will also pick 7.
Yeah.
7.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So
So 7.
yes. So now Neddy will play. Now on the board we have the star. Now a letter, at least a letter of the word you are playing, should cover the star. And now when you look at the star, you see that it's pink, whichever color it is.
Yes.
It's like this color, and you know this is double word score.
Okay.
So this is also double word
Word
score. So whatever word you play, you have to double the marks.
Ooh.
Yes.
Okay, so Neddy plays first, right?
Yes.
Okay, so let's go.
So my first word is
If the cameraman can get
Closer to
Yes,
his rack.
the rack so that they will know how the rack looks
Okay.
like.
You go ahead and do it. They will manage to do how they do it. So
Okay.
this is the word you formed.
Yes. Now Neddy has played VAR. This is not VAR.
Yes.
This is a different word.
Okay.
VAR. Now you see V has
4.
4, A has 1, and R has 1. So it's 4 plus 1 plus 1. That
6.
is 6. And we have our double word score here. So 6 times 2, that is 12.
12. So
Neddy gets 12.
points.
12
Okay.
points, yes.
So now it's me to play. These are my tiles. Now, whatever I play should, at least a letter should touch a letter on the board.
Okay.
And it has to be a word.
Okay.
So I'll choose to play
Wow.
cave.
Cave.
Yes. Now let's look. This is double letter score.
Yes.
Another double letter score. So we'll double the marks of the letter.
Okay.
This is 1 and this is 1. So 1 doubled is 2.
This
Another
one
double
is
2. And we have this. So that's 8, 11.
11.
So that will be my marks.
Then you also get 11. Wow.
Yes.
So this is how it goes.
Yes. And Neddy forgot. The
After
number
playing
of
the VAR,
tiles you spend, and you replenish it on your rack.
to make
Oh,
it-
okay.
to make
So
it
you
Yes.
use 3
So,
out
yes.
of your 7. You
Yes,
use
so
3.
he has to pick 3
again
and place
to make it
them.
7.
Yes.
So I
Wow.
just do the same.
So at any point in time, and you have to get 7. So long as there are
There are
tiles in
tiles
it,
in it.
yes,
You continue.
yes, you have
Wow.
to pick 7.
Then after that, you also, because you also used 3,
Three,
you have to go
also,
back. Yes, you have to go back for additional 3.
3,
Yes.
yes.
So in doing this, if it happens that you are short of words, and the tiles you have really you can't construct, what do you do?
You change.
Oh, okay.
You change. And in changing, you get 0 marks. And you can change as many letters as you want. You can change all 7, or you can choose to change some. It doesn't matter. But you just, so in fact, if I want to change, I'll just notify my opponent I'm changing. Then I put the tiles which I want to change on the side. And then I go into the sack. I'm changing 4. So I pick at random 4. And afterwards, I drop the 4 into the bag.
Wow.
So I'll get 0, and then my opponent will play.
We'll play.
Yes.
Wow. So this how. So Neddy, with this, When do you finish a game?
Okay. So the game ends when the tiles in the sack are done, and then an opponent exhausts the tiles on his rack. So that's when the game is done. So imagine, let's say that there are no tiles in the sack at the moment, and let's say I have only, let's say, these 3 tiles on my rack, and I play them.
Okay.
And I play them. So when I play them, I just count and I.
Then you add your max to it.
Yes, then I count. When I count and I announce my player that I'm done. So and I say up or something. So
Wow.
The player will need to authenticate your play.
Yeah.
Okay, you finished. Is this a word? Okay, it's a word. Accepted. Then I'll declare, if I have tiles on my rack, I'll declare them so that you add them up and add it to your marks.
That's my opponent. My opponent will add what he has left on his rack to my mark.
Wow. So you can get a player that is a super word builder and then easily sweep all your points.
Oh.
Yes. But
that's what you've been doing.
Unfortunately, there's one other thing in Scrabble. You need luck.
Luck.
Yes.
But this one is not football that you are going to play penalty.
Ironically, football, I don't think football has elements of luck.
Really?
Yes, you need to use your effort. But in Scrabble, apart from your effort, luck, you need luck.
Where luck will come where? That your opponent forgets.
You are picking at random.
Without looking.
Yes. Now, there is balanced diet in the English language. You need vowels, you need consonants. Now, imagine I go into the bag and I pick all vowels. What word am I going to form with? And imagine I go into the bag and I pick all consonants. What word am I going to play
So
with?
that is where the luck element comes.
And you see, sometimes Scrabble is also a test of your character. It gets so annoying sometimes. You keep going into the bag and you pick bad tiles, and there's nothing you can do. And it happens so frequently. If it happens like that, then you know this game is not for you.
So is that where you guys call it the testing of your patience, or?
Yes, that is what I call testing of your patience. And you know, when you are picking badly, your mindset changes. Everything, like you are disturbed. That is when you need to keep cool, because for all you know, those tiles, those letters you are calling bad can be useful on the board. You see, they can be useful on the board.
Wow. So they even that bad thing, or that odd play, or getting your rhythm not on at a particular time is still a blessing in disguise.
Yes. If you look well.
But there are days you are clouded and you're looking at your score and the way things are going, the way your opponent is going, then.
I remember at one of the tournaments in Nigeria, I remarked to one of my Nigerian friends that we need to institute a timeout in Scrabble, whereby you call for timeout.
Like you're playing
2 minutes. Yes, 2 minutes. Go to a room, maybe the washroom, and then just cry for 2 minutes. Wipe your tears and come back and sit down, because
sometimes it doesn't just go well.
It doesn't just go on.
Wow. So for first timers and everybody, and I hear it's free. There is nothing to pay when you come in. So at the Accra Sports Stadium, right?
Yes.
The media center.
The media center. People should just come around. If somebody watches us today and is excited about how you've demonstrated it and wants to learn, first time he wants to learn, what should they come with? You know, when you are even playing Justified, they'll tell you, if you have a playing shoe, Just come along with it. Wear your football kits and come. So this one, what should the person do if somebody watching us, a student out there, a parent wanting to bring their award just to come in?
You don't need to bring anything. You just come around. Exhibit your interest. Come around. You didn't need anything.
So are there going to be enough boards like this, tiles like this for everybody to even quote unquote play along with? And then
yes, there will be enough boards. And let me also, I feel so excited about this. We have started producing Scrabble boards in Ghana.
Really?
Yes, under the auspices of our current president, Mr. Haruna.
Wow.
We are manufacturing Scrabble boards in Ghana. Due to the low demand, we've not done it in bulk.
Okay.
But it's once you request for it, you get your board.
So I want you to look into the cameras once again and just confirm for us. You are the national champion. We can get made in Ghana Scrabble boards here in this country. Look into the cameras and just tell them so we know, because now schools are on recess, so that we don't know if maybe parents are thinking, where can we go on Google Map and or go to eBay and buy somewhere. You have some in Ghana. Yes. So tell us, where exactly can we get some?
Neddy is a contact.
Okay.
Yes. You call Neddy, he'll fix it for you.
Simple.
In fact, Neddy initiated that project.
Hey, Grassy. So on Saturday, Neddy, you'll be at the Accra Sports Stadium, right? You'll be there. Yeah. So parents out there and everybody that loves this, please just come around and just come and have a feel. Let him design some or develop one for you, and then just go home and let the kids do it. Because these days, Charlie, the kids that are coming up, they are too sharp. Some of them, the stuff they know on the internet and things they do, I think that's when they get these boards in addition, they will be cool students.
But it's very unfortunate that in our part of the world, the kids who are coming up have not yet been unearthed. I mean, their talents and all they have not yet been unearthed.
So there are more potentials.
Because looking at the Scrabble world, taking out, let's see, let me look at my scope. Let my scope be on the Asian people. You know, Asian like the Malaysians, Singapore, the Thais, Singapore's, and
Pakistanis.
Yes. Yeah. When you go there, they are champions. At the moment, I think the national champion from Asia is about 16 years old.
You don't mean it?
At the World Championships in India, that was last 2 years, I met a 9-year-old boy. He was beating the people, and I said, this guy, if I meet him and he's beating me, it will turn into a fight.
Wow. So we have enough, so many schools in this country.
Yes.
And you guys are now ambassadors for the sports, and the rest of you play. What are you telling them? Because I know some of the schools do encourage students to take to this sport. Yeah. How can we really raise this love, increase the appetite for students to do it more? It should be part of our curriculum.
The current administration wanted us to go out to schools. Unfortunately, COVID came.
This COVID thing.
Yes, so it has stalled their plans. Hopefully, as things are being relieved, I'm sure they'll resume the project. Hopefully, by next year or getting to the end of the year, we'll go out to schools. Let me add that Scrabble is not esoteric. I'm using a Scrabble word now. Esoteric, that is confined to a particular group of persons. It's for everybody. Once you can read and write, once you can add 1 to 1, you can play Scrabble.
Neddy, we need to check out from the studio. So what are you telling the rest?
So
girls, boys, men, women.
My last message is, I'm quite young in the Scrabble fraternity in Ghana. I'm like the youngest, and I don't think there's I want people like me,
so as me to the Minister for Youth and Sports is watching us right now. He loves these things, the school stuff. What do you tell the minister?
So I think we have to adopt a project where we call it Adopt a Sport, where schools will teach students, basic things like this. Because it's very, very beneficial to the growth of every child. I mean, knowing your words. Imagine you have kids who know their words, who can speak impeccable English. I mean, it will be very fine. We have people who can write. I write myself. I mean, I can write. Who can write extraordinarily. It would be very nice to have how do you call it, an elite, or how do you, people who have children who have their minds open. Yes.
And is it expensive to teach somebody to do this?
It is not expensive.
It is not. You don't need the $10,000 to do this.
No.
I'm sure
like a bonus for the Black Stars. You don't need it.
Demonstration we did here. At least somebody has even got to
yes.
So it is not that expensive.
It's just simple how to start your game. That is all you need to know.
Okay. In closing, let me thank the Chief Executive for Global Systems Ghana Limited for the last North versus South.
Yeah, the North versus South.
Yes.
Yeah,
It was really nice. We appreciate his efforts. Thank you very much.
And we hope they will do more. Agama Lizard. Gentlemen,
yes,
thank you very much for your time and for the demonstration. Some of us who don't even know how to play it, we'll start playing it. And we'll also try and then get in touch with you so that you do more boards for us. And then we start sharing and dishing out to people. Remember, if you're out there and you really want to learn, please be at the Accra Sports Stadium. It's free. Just come and let's learn Scrabble. And at the end of the day, you win, I win. Ghana wins. Thank you, gentlemen. We'll get you guys again. That's the page. The page is the same time tomorrow. Bye for now.